Before I am.
Other locations.
PRO is usually a bit conservative, and the way everything swings to the right, you would expect things like they're disorganized, they don't have a unified purpose, they're not unified. But no, but he also says some good things. He said, but these are not a bunch of drunken bums in the park. As a matter of fact, we have a problem, we have a fix for that. And these people, like I met with people from the Sierra Club, various other organizations, who are very intelligent and astute, and this is a movement that may not have a single purpose yet, but this is only the beginning. As far as the how long can we stay here thing, well, that came up, and it's in the courts. It's going to the courts. And we're just going to drag it on the courts until what's going to happen, the people who come to the monument get arrested and clog the prisons. That's what we really need to do, is to clog the whole legal system. And you have your chance to have your say in court. So you can say, okay, I'm getting arrested, and you have your chance to have a say in court. The simple movement creates the problem and clogs the legal system, which is fantastic, because that's the only way any other social movement, abolitionists, civil rights movement, gay rights movement, women's rights movement, all these movements, the way that they really make an when we start costing them money by clogging up their legal system. Or the American public has to see something terrible, like what's been occurring in some other cities, where the police beat us down. That's not going to happen here, because it's going to be so unpolitical. They don't want to touch that. The commissioner is like staying away from that like this. That's pretty much what Buddy said.
He said that?
Yeah, and everybody else pretty much understands this. The news, the media has this out. This is where we're at right now. Are there more?
There are more.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Two tutors in every classroom, and don't worry about paying for it in the future. There is no money. We are better than money. We can rise above money. Let's build Starfleet Academy. They want to know what we're here for. Let's tell them. And the first planet we fix is this one.
We'll start now! At the statue!
At the statue!
Come on over!
Come on over!
Mic off!
Mic off. That response, if there were a hypothetical ordinance being introduced in the city council to counteract what the city is planning with their civil injunction, what are some of the elements of that ordinance that you would recommend in order to make sure that the city's case against us would be taken away?
Well, I think it's a really good question, and I don't know the answer. I mean, I think that the answer to that question is driven by a couple of...
What do you think the chances of success of something like that in, because once they brought that forward in court, the city agreed to let the demonstrators stay. Right. But what do you think the chances of success in Rhode Island courts?
Process, if an individual is arrested, you will be taken to the police station for processing. If they're taking you for violating a civil order, I assume it turns into an arrest since they're forcibly taking you. So I assume you'll be treated the same way as if you've been arrested for an actual criminal offense. That happens, they will get basic information from you, they will process you, which includes taking your fingerprints, and then you're entitled to an arraignment. I mean, they could also just issue a summons to you and let you go. Just say, we want you back in court on such and such a date. That is one option. They can otherwise bring you before a judge for what's called an arraignment, where
nobody seems to believe what we follow just the same. We all run off a cliff. Will it really be a shame? Come to realize you call them wise. Open your eyes, America. Whoa, whoa. Confront the mass hysteria. Whoa, whoa. Change is the thing you're wary of. Whoa, whoa. We need a new America. Whoa, whoa. Now you don't have to be afraid to reinvent. We've got to start to build, progress, and implement. But if you pay the price,
We have people's soapboxes every night here at the park. Today we're changing it around a little bit to try to do a community soapbox, give preference to folks who are coming down representing community organizations, unions, churches, institutions from around the city and state, to talk about what current issues they're working on, what struggles that they're fighting, and how people here in the Occupy movement can plug into that and support.
Gender contact in that way. In my mind, that's why I prefer oftentimes. I have to go on both sides.